Hello everybody and welcome back to Greed Mode. I think I've just found the best starting pickup for Blue Baby ever, aside from my usual favorites, which are basically just, well, a damage upgrade and nothing else. You're probably wondering why I'm playing Greed Mode so often and with so many different characters. Well, to be fair, although unlocking the new character is on my agenda, as it would on anybody's agenda, well, it's been suggested that I play the Lost in Greed Mode, and as anyone would tell you, that's a frightening prospect at best. Like, it's just terrible. Anyway, you can unlock an upgrade for the Lost if you donate enough coins to the machine. So therefore, it's totally in line with all my goals to play Greed Mode with varied characters as often as possible, simply to make it possible to play Greed Mode with the Lost. Since there is items, I believe, that I can unlock with the Lost still. I believe the item you unlock for him through the Greed Machine is in fact Holy Mantle, one of the best possible items you could get as the Lost. And he'll have it permanently if I'm able to accomplish that thing. So, you know, as far as a to-do list of this game, getting there through just not trial and error, it's brute force and, wait, did that little, you know, butthole thing actually fire out bullets? I didn't think it did that. Again, you've got to prioritize when you don't have damage. The first waves are always the hardest because, well, let's face it, you just don't have the stopping force that you kind of need. I'm gonna let the bomb hopefully kill that dude. I don't think it did. I dislike enemies that run away from me, making it more difficult to kill them. I dislike enemies that continually become other enemies, making it impossible to kill them too. Like, come on. How about enemies that create other enemies? Now, if I don't kill that black spider, these guys will just sit here forever. So, after all that, my PJs, as a starting item, totally useless. Oh my god, please be something good! The Nightlight? It's interesting. It will slow down enemies. Is it better or worse than just straight up a whole bunch more hearts? I don't know. We're taking Sagittarius. I feel like that's more worth my time here. I mean, since Greed Mode is all about waves of enemies, that seems to be the fault. Not being able to kill everything instantly. Okay, since I need to run away from the enemies, Nightlight doesn't seem to be very useful right now. Does it work on the boss? Kind of? I don't think I was able to poop on him, unfortunately. Yeah, it kind of works on him a little bit. Not by much. Not liking this Blue Baby run here anymore. I thought we'd have a good chance, but fairly certain we're just gonna die in the next few moments. Oh, I can use the Haunt to kill Monstro. Okay, that's nice. Yes, turning my enemies against themselves is good. Oh, I'm dead. All right, let's try that again. There aren't many items that are straight up good for me. Oh, there we go. A damage upgrade. It's totally a better start than before. I'll be honest. I was just kind of winging it a minute ago. I'm hoping for a nickel. If I can get a nickel, like, 1 penny I suppose is better than nothing. I was gonna buy a key, get an upgrade. Alright. Great. More spiders than usual. Oh, man. Greed Mode is like a separate challenge. It's a totally different way to play Isaac. It's true. You know? You're not really, I can't really compare the two. I'm not sure what I like more. I think since it's a totally different game mode, it's, well, sort of a gauntlet of enemies, isn't it? Real item potential, some things just don't work. I'd say they're in different categories, and I think there's times when I'd rather play regular Isaac, and there's times when I'd rather play greed mode. Especially right now for, you know, focusing on unlocks. Oh god. There's no real good way to deal with that. Now at this stage in the game, if we can get through... Oh god. The very first few waves, and not die, we'll be okay. Sort of. Maybe there's a Book of Revelations in the item room that'll at least keep this thing going. Maybe I'll get Proptosis. That'd be really good. A guy always hopes for Polyphemus in most cases, like me. But that's not always a reality. Okay, well, nothing here is actually going to benefit my damage except for Blood Clot, and I don't really like that. I would love the spider item. Oh, great. Really? Number 1? I don't think we can even really run off of number 1. Oh, I don't like the prospect. There's no bombs we can buy either. Alright, we'll buy 3 hearts. I mean, if you think about it, an HP upgrade, technically speaking, you know, only works as 1 heart. So that's like buying 3 for the price of 1. That's good. That's a solid hit. Okay. Ragman has a lot of health for a first floor boss, but you can kind of kill him when he throws his head off. A lot easier, I think. I suspect that when you deal damage to the head as it's rolling, it kind of counts towards the spider, too? I can't really confirm that without having the spider mod item, but I don't tend to get that very often either, because it's a slight benefit of sometimes causing effects on your enemies, and, well, there's other things I'd rather buy, since greed mode really is all about, you know, is it worth it? I'm gonna need a key for the next floor. That's pretty clear. Don't like my chances here. It's gonna be bad, but we're gonna fight him anyway. Okay, Number 1 is not as bad as I feel it could be. Like, having no range sucks, but, okay, okay, that wasn't that useful. The poop is always kind of a dumb item. There's not really a good way to use it ever. Unless it synergizes with something like Midas Touch that I don't know about. Which I don't know if you can still get that in greed mode. Okay. Fantastic. Wow, first floor Krampus, yep. Like I've said again, Krampus is supposedly, in my view, supposed to be like a negative for taking devil deals all the time. You know, therefore, getting him before you even have a devil deal is, in my opinion, it's just stupid. Like, what's the point? What are you punishing me for? For taking a chance, sure, and being unfortunate. Yeah, great. Assuming we're screwed, I'll buy another blue heart and continue. Man, this is looking bad. But you know what? Maybe. There's a big maybe here. Maybe I can pull out a victory from this difficult beginning. Number 1 and Lumbicoal aren't really good synergies. You know, maybe it'll be more interesting if we can survive. If I can't survive, I'll just merge this into another run that goes a lot better. Alright, so, what do we got? Range upgrade. Well, that's lame. Okay, and, anti-grav is not exactly a benefit, because, you know, Super Wall of Tears mode activate. Okay, free health is good. You know, this is gonna sound crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. Why would I do that kind of crazy? But I'm gonna buy the D100 as soon as I can, because I feel like our run currently is not strong enough. I mean, the anti-grav number 1, it's okay. It ain't gonna win any battles, mind you. Especially not for popularity. I think it's better right now to just re-roll everything over and over again and hope for a better outcome. See, like, What's the use in this? In covering the whole field in tears. Especially ones that can't even cover the whole field. Anti-gravity is very interesting. I feel like it would have a really good synergy with transcendent tears, because they'd just perpetually be on screen for a longer amount of time, while, you know, anti-grav tears just kind of, you know, they just kind of stay there, allowing enemies to maybe run into them and take self-damage. You know, takes me out of the equation. It's a little more precise, but not very much. Create some weird situations like that where I can kind of prepare. But I'd still prefer anything else, really. The heck are we now? Okay, we got Loki tears going on. We got the quarter. Hey, that's nice. The quarter's good, right? We got glitter bombs. We got a little buddy. Alright, since at this point we just want more things. Glitter bomb the heck out of these guys. Buy the cheap key. I have an idea. Now follow me on this one. What if we buy the champion's belt? Oops. Immediately after doing something that gives us health. Okay, this is good. That was good. Okay, we'll reroll ourselves again. I don't think this is super powerful. Oh. But we'll reroll ourselves outside of this room. Okay, tell you what, I'll blow this up. Just kind of hoping for a pill to drop, but okay, what do we got? Okay, now we've got the Curse of the Tower. Really slow poison tears. That sack of pennies? The sprite looks like sack of bombs, to be honest. If it was sack of pennies, I'd be down with that. Okay, I got really slow, but really strong tears from Eve's mascara going on. I kind of accept that. That's... Yeah, I think this is sack of pennies. Uh-oh. Okay, Curse of the Tower, not the best thing in the world. I kind of want more health, but I don't have the option to. Might as well take Champion's Belt and hope for some bloody HP. Oh, no! Quad Gerties and bombs! Oh, this was bad. Oh, that was bad. I think I killed myself. Okay, that ended horribly. This is a good start again. Actually, maybe there's some money in here. I think Cat of Nine Tails is better than Jesus Juice. Faster tears means hitting enemies quicker? I think? Oh, chaos! Okay, liking this. I want to immediately get 30 cents if possible. No, I don't know how that's possible. This is a good start, though. Yeah, I've got a good goal in mind, which is buy both of those items. Chaos is good. That means we don't even technically need to get Devil Deals. Since, you know, you can't really get the entire Devil Pool at your disposal. But if you can get Chaos to activate, you can kind of force yourself to do that. My question is, though, before I open the item room, is it potential for me to, you know, if I get Chaos before I open the item room, will the item room have a chaotic item in it, or will it still have whatever item it spawned with, since I hadn't gotten Chaos before the room generated? Or is that only a thing once I open the room? Now, that's a good question, I think. I think that's valid. I think my opinions are valid. I create a wall of poop here to avoid dealing with all these shots at once, and hopefully also get some more money out of it. Because you can't really get 30 cents on the first wave. Okay, we're gonna have to hope for the best here. Chaos, give me some bombs too, maybe? What does Blasting Cap do? I'll blow up the beggar. He might drop a key. And another bomb is pretty much the same thing. These guys have a lesser chance of dropping a nickel. Oh, okay, yeah, just death. My bad. I forgot. Yeah, you're death. Alright. Pin is not bad. Pin is not a bad first boss. Kind of dodge him quite well. He reacts really weird to pulling effects like Strange Attractor. Yeah, you don't want to fight Pin with that thing. He'll kind of fly across the entire room. It's very bad for your health. As a first boss, that wasn't so bad. Monstro and that dude is becoming a problem. If I can kill that little white guy. There we go. Oh, by the way, I heard that from Reddit. There's a subreddit called No Context. Most of the things that people say from Isaac end up on there, and so they've technically been what's the word? Banned from posting things Isaac related on that forum because it's too easy. Saying things like, "Oh, hey, I'm just gonna go kill my mom today," but you know, first I need to go bomb some poop. It's just dumb. Way too easy. This is a game of... There's no challenge in it, I heard. Alright, although I want the toothpicks, I'm really curious what's in our item room now. Like, super curious. Yeah, would Guppy's head have always been there, or was that specifically Chaos working in my favor? The world may never know. I believe Guppy's head is also sometimes... No, I don't think it's ever an item room item. Okay, I think Chaos does work like that. Like, until you go in the room, items in them are not generated. What was originally in it? Well, there's the seed. Feel free to check that out for yourselves. I think it's an interesting discussion. Oh, and by the way, if you guys have any seeds you'd like me to play, my non-existent bloody audience, let me know. There's probably some nice ones out there that you've played. Want to see how I do, that sort of thing. I'd be up for that. I still haven't unlocked quite everything. But, oh god, really? What did I just finish saying about you, Krampus? Okay, if you're gonna do that every 5 seconds, there's, like, what's the point? Like, honestly. Let me guess, lump of coal? Yeah, okay. I don't even know if you're totally a challenge anymore, Krampus. Like, what's the dealio? Oh, you know what? Taking a key, going down to the next floor. That's what we're doing now. Okay. Chaos just makes the game so much more interesting. Because, you know, any item room could be Godhead. Anything could be anywhere. A box of friends does not work with me right now. D20 doesn't really work with me either. Nothing in here works with me. Unless I open up the chest for a bomb. A bomb that did nothing. Great. Okay, we just wasted our money in greed mode. Fantastic. Gonna have to hope, you know, using Guppy's head is strong enough of an item. And it is. It's a very strong item. It, you know... I don't think I've heard anybody say that they didn't think Guppy, you know, blue flies were strong. But I feel like people don't take advantage of them enough. In my own opinion, things like the Mulligan is like a better item than like a damage upgrade. Because the blue flies not only kind of home in on enemies, but they kind of specifically target things that are getting close to you first. So, you know, they're kind of a defensive and an offensive item in a way. Especially if you get the Mulligan, then it kind of encourages you to shoot better because, you know, the more you hit things, the more flies you might get. So, being Guppy is also amazing. You just start generating a ton of highly damaging flies, and, you know, there it is, right? Rock on. Knowing what I know, I guess we take cube of meat. It might protect us from those shots I keep running into. And I really need to stop running into those shots. Plus, if I'm lucky, things like Dingle can just get whacked by this cube of meat quite easily. If I'm smart about it. At the very least, if he does his run attack, you know, the first shot is going to miss automatically. There we go. Got some good damage on Blighted Ovum since... Oh, man. He is totally faster than us at this point. But there's not a real way to fight that. Gonna need a key later, but gonna need a heart now. Okay, before the bosses fully generate, Cube of Meat can get some real good damage in for me. Okay. My strategy with these guys usually is see what they're doing, then kind of get them to jump on their own babies. There we go. Because the less enemies on screen there are, the better off I am in general. Also, always unlock devil rooms. There's just no reason not to. Yes, the waves can be difficult, but the reward is far better than... I'll take it every time, basically. Okay, again, these might be less valuable than usual because of chaos. That's cool, because we just got 2 black hearts, and I can't buy a key yet, but, we can't take Box of Friends. We can't take the D20. Chaos is kind of failing me now, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay! I don't feel bad. Honestly, I've been taking advantage of it for a long time. Oh, Isaac loves dresses. That's so sad. Everyone who says that, you know, dresses aren't cool is just an absolute jerk. Alright, so... well, before we get a key, what's this? Okay, 2 free monies. Okay. Buy a key. It really seems really keen on me buying the Book of Shadows. Oh, Cricket's Head is a good damage upgrade. Okay. That should also make my flies stronger. Like, the better you get, the better Guppy's head is. Totally, all the time. 10 out of 10. Would Guppy's head again. Always. Oh, this is the main problem about the flies, though. They don't differentiate between fronts and backs. So on the depths, you kind of have to be very careful about that. Kinda... You can't just be passive. You gotta let your, you know, you can't just let your flies do the walking. Because that's just what they'll do. One of these days, your flies are gonna walk right into glue. You gotta be there to protect them, man. You know? That's how it goes. You ever try to get a fly out of fly paper? It don't work. You know, you gotta make sure it doesn't happen. Prevention is the best form of fly safety. I'm rambling. That's what I do! Suck it! If you don't like it. Okay. So, more breakfast is a dumb idea. Bombing the beggar guy, equally dumb. He'll probably just spawn spiders. That's probably either items or a lot of blue hearts. It's the mark. That's both. That's awesome. Also, I'm buying a key because it's cheap. And I'm going to need a key later. Oh, Super Envy. Go home. I don't know what the percentage is of boss fights for every floor. They do seem quite randomized, but they also seem quite, what's the word? Selective. Like, oh, you're going to be fighting Widow and the Wretched on the caves floor. You know, you're going to be fighting 2 Wraths and a Dingle. You know, you're going to be fighting Brownie and a few other enemies. In this case, I'm just fighting Monstro 2 because he's a very strong boss on his own. You know, it's all very, what's the word, programmed and deliberate. The point I'm trying to make here is that, you know, although these bosses are difficult, they were specifically chosen this way for specific floors, and I'm wondering what the rationale was. Say that you can only fight one pin on the first floor, but then, you know, one Monstro now. You know, what's gonna happen later? It's all like, are you gonna have to fight 2 Monstros on the depths? Or right now, 2 copies of the Stain. Like, that's usually something for the shop for some reason, like the shop floor. It is a floor, don't get me wrong. In greed mode, it's a whole nother world of death. Okay, when the bullets speed up, it's bad. Oh, I've never taken a hit from that attack before. The Stain is usually not a big problem for me. I don't even know why it's called the Stain, to be honest. What's it referencing? If anything. Oh god, he's next to me! Oh, that was scary. Oh, an angel room might have lots of blue hearts. And it does. Thank you. I won't blow you up today. Mostly only because I can't. I physically can't blow you up. But I could if I bought a bomb, but we're not going to do that. I kind of want to go in the cursor room just to see what's in there. There's some chances that there's a very healthy bed, which will automatically give me back 3 hearts. But there's also the chance there's nothing but horror. Another breakfast. That's chaos kind of messing us up there. But at least it's an item we can use, unlike the D20 or something. And this is a boss room pool item. Well, we have Guppy's head. Give me a nickel or a dime, please. Okay, you got halfway there. Oh, that's good. You know what? Let's risk it. What's in here? Okay, good thing I had a bomb. Not so good thing I had a bomb. But also that black heart will give us lots more stuff. I'll buy Guppy's tail. Steven is nice. A nice solid damage upgrade for you know, reasons. Mostly I'm hoping to become Guppy and really get on with the flies. If we can actually, you know, become, you know, basically lure the flies through Guppy, I'd be really happy about that. It's kind of a goal right now. You know, because of how frequent you can get Guppy items in the shop, I'd say that's one of my reasons for taking Chaos, besides just how fun it is. Being able to buy all Guppy items simultaneously is just a really good benefit. Okay, come on. The fact that it's not choosing to spawn is worrisome. Oh man, those guys were killing my friends too. Or enemies, I mean. They're friends, my enemies, you know. It's a hating Isaac convention all up in here, really. Let's be honest. Okay. And if anyone's wondering, my throat is getting better. The night air seems to be wreaking havoc on it at times, though. Guppy, no, okay, it's fine. Steven's a damage upgrade, like it. I mean, it's less valuable because greed tends to scale with your damage. So as for getting to the end boss, it won't be as useful as, say, getting Guppy. Come on, I am 2/3 of the way there. Very strong. Very strong Guppy game going on here. I put a lot of value into being Guppy. Even before Afterbirth, it was just a really good game state to be in. Like, hey, look at me! I want to kill everything, and I don't want to necessarily always see what I'm killing. Is this just a regular boss, or am I actually still going to have to unlock the devil deal here? Man, Mr. Fred? Okay, in a smaller room like this, These red puddles are becoming a problem. It's probably his best attack, especially in this situation when there's just... where they're blending in with the wall. Okay. Now that I said that, that's the only attack he's really going to make here. Yeah. It's not a complicated boss fight against Mr. Fred. But apparently it's complicated enough that I'm going to die. I don't like that idea. What can we do to prevent it? By the Book of Revelations. No! I refuse to say that I'm that weak. Mom's heart fight? Nope. Double maw thing. Now we're gonna need to kill these hoppers. Ah, damn, I'm dead. Alrighty.